There are many problems facing society today: unemployment, marginalization, hopelessness. And the traditional reaction has been more short-term charity, more government programs, more welfare. In other words, just throw money at the problems and hope things get better. It's time to invest in a better way, a smarter way, an innovative and practical way to address these problems head-on with a solution that has been proven to get results. This is the Adult Learning Center, applying business solutions to social problems. The Adult Learning Center is a community-based business that employs young adults in need and, by building employment, social, and personal skills, enables these at-risk young adults to unlock their potential, transform their lives, and become productive members of the civil society. This is accomplished through a unique, effective, results-based approach known as social entrepreneurship.
The old welfare solutions don't work. We need to do something different. Otherwise, these young people who are on the margin will be costing our society a great deal of money. And so we need solutions that work. We are using the business approach to social problems. Other people will call this business approach as social entrepreneurship. And it's working for us because the investors, they see that there is a return for them. There is real change. People start changing their lives and they get into a productive mode. In fact, we have estimated that for every dollar we invest, there is a return of $5. They are not students here. This is not a school. They are employee apprentices and they come here to work. They have a job. They come at 8 o'clock like everyone else that goes to work, and they punch in a clock, and they stay here until 4:30, Monday to Friday. And in that process, they learn reliability and accountability. These are values they can apply to their future life. And at the same time, they shape their new goals, their new vision of their lives. It's quite amazing to see what these young people at the end of their work period, what they are like. There is a real change. You know, they think differently. Hey, this is what I call success.
Each ALC employee apprentice goes through 43 weeks of training, 5 days a week, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The ALC is a community business, and for those 43 weeks, this is their job, and they are expected to clock in and clock out, learning the first, most basic lesson: dependability equals job stability. In the ALC program, the employee apprentices learn real-world transferable skills, including academics for GED grade 12 or higher, driver training if needed, because having a driver's license is important to holding a job, office computer skills, communication skills, including electronic media, one-on-one communications, and public speaking, career orientation, and business skills. One of the many ways that employee apprentices learn business skills is by setting up their own business. They must set up an office, conduct market research to determine consumer need, produce a product from raw materials, market that product, approach third parties to invest in their company, and then create a return on investment for their shareholders. Through this hands-on experience, the employee apprentices learn to exercise authority, get along in a work environment, and be accountable to their co-workers, customers, and investors. At the end of the classroom training, employee apprentices are placed on an 11-week internship with a third-party employer. During this internship, the employee apprentices are expected to prove their reliability. And although they may come from the most marginalized backgrounds and seemingly hopeless situations, successful graduates of the Adult Learning Center will leave the program with the skills and attitude required to become productive, self-sufficient members of the community.
My life before the program was myself and my daughter. We didn't do anything. It was just me and her, sat at home. We lived on social assistance, which isn't a whole lot. I was living in a small apartment in Regina, and the counselors at the program did home visits to see what your home life was like. So I invited them into my home, and at the time, I didn't have very much. I had a chair and a coffee table and propped up some blankets on the side just so the other counselor could have a seat. And now life's totally changed. I own 2 houses, one I live in, one I rent. I have a great job, and I have furniture for everybody to have a seat. It's just life-changing. It was total life-changing, the program, what it's done for me and my family. Once I completed the program, it made me more responsible, more confident to get out there in the workforce and be someone, to be a role model for my daughters so that they have somebody to look up to, and that hopefully they'll carry that on too and work just as hard as I do to make things happen in life. Currently, I'm working with Peace Hills Trust Company in Fort Capel. I started as a customer service representative and eventually moved my way up to be a credit officer, and that's what I do today. I've been with the company for 9 years in June here, and like I said, I owe it all to the program. Without the investors investing into the program, it wouldn't be possible for people like me to get a second chance and to get our education and the skills to go out into the workforce. I have no clue of where I would be if I didn't go through the program. I wouldn't be where I am today.
The ALC is not an organization asking for benevolence or charity. It is asking for solid business investment to make real social progress. The ALC believes in economic sustainability, encouraging innovative partnerships with government to deal with complex social issues. Creative capitalism, whereby private sector investors can partner with the community sector to harness the great potential of young people who will, in turn, become the employees and consumers of the private sector. Accountability to its shareholders. Investors are strongly encouraged to take an active part in the ALC and become involved with every step of the process, whether at the classroom level or the board level. The ALC believes in results. This is the bottom line to sustain investment and continued growth. Investors deserve a return on their investment. And with the ALC, that return is measured in lives uplifted and transformed.
What I like about the approach is that it's preventative. It takes young at-risk adults, gives them another chance, helps them to get some education, and then by and large they move on to productive, happy lives. And that helps society, that helps the young people, and it helps all of us. The value in the approach is that it's successful. They have a graduation rate of over 70%, a job placement rate of over 70%, and these young people go on to be very productive citizens in Canada. I think entrepreneurship is really about 2 things. It's about creating something new or revitalizing. And I think this program really does both. It takes young people who are having some difficulty and really helps them to turn around their lives and turn themselves into very productive citizens. I've been involved with this organization for quite a few years, and it really has affected me. If we can make a difference in one person's life and help them to be happier and more productive as individuals, we should feel good about this. This organization has made a difference in hundreds of kids' lives, and as a result has made a real difference in not only the productivity and contribution that they make to themselves, but to society at large.
Mending the path and building futures. This is the motto of the Adult Learning Centre, where the revolutionary idea of social entrepreneurship applies practical business solutions to complex social problems. And the proven result is the unlocking of human potential and the transformation of lives. The Adult Learning Centre is asking for your investment to partner with a lasting and unique organization. A solid business investment to make real social progress.
I would say invest. It works. It's proven. The track record is there for everyone to see. and you're really helping to change young people's lives for the better.
It's time for a better way, a smarter way. Choose to invest. Choose to get results. Choose the Adult Learning Center.